Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio. I am SeiferKatt. Well, I'm not SeiferKatt, that's actually weird. I am SeiferKatt. I've made myself uncomfortable saying SeiferKatt. And I am finishing some stuff. So I was looking a little bit ahead and I was realizing that there might... Oh, controller's plugged in. Get out of here, controller. I realized there might be a good idea. And sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once, and neither is actually happening very well. There might be a good idea in using the ash to make soot. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm going to put a blank on that now. That way we have a plan for what to do with all this blimmin' ash. I'll just say the warehouse for now. So that's probably something we're going to figure out today as well. Okay. Fluid separators. There's this big iron reserve here. That's not a problem. That could be a problem later. There's lots of iron reserves around. There's lots of iron reserves around. We can build over one. I don't feel comfortable. See a spider web? Like where? Behind me? Weird, there's no camera going on behind me right now. You're lying to me, aren't you? I can tell. That's 6, 7, and my equipment's out of fuel. That's not a problem. That happens sometimes. Pie got you by the spider webs. Oh shit! They said it couldn't happen, but it'll happen to you. Next year for October, you can add PNG spiderwebs to my PNG cat. I mean, I could have a spooky cat. Oh, I could commission like a cat of the month. No, I just triggered myself by saying cat of the month there. Yes, we should have some sort of cat of the month contest. No, no. Have a Christmas cat and a Valentine's Day cat, St. Patrick's Day cat, and a Waitangi Day cat. You know, that's probably being... Oh, that might be cultural appropriation, actually. Maybe we're not going to do the Waitangi Day cat. That might be a mistake. Let's avoid cultural appropriation, shall we? And again... Oh, wow, man, that pipe goes forever. Women's Day cat, Women's Weekly cat, all the women's magazines cats. Okay, and then we've got these chuckle lords of a pipe network. That's 6. If we go 8, and then we make another batch of them. No, just do it properly. Just do it properly, Seif. For once in your gosh darn life, do it properly. I hate doing things properly. Cat very dry-skinned. You don't want a dry-skinned cat. I like my cats like all the women's magazines cats. Yeah. Maybe a That's Life cat. Not that I think that's a women's magazine. That's just a terrible magazine. But let's go. Actually, no. That's Life is just the funniest thing to read the headlines from. I always love reading headlines from That's Life. And I suggest you do it too. Just look up That's Life and look up their headlines. They're all just the most sensationalist tabloid lines. Sick, bruh? I sick. I sick. Cannot help. Cannot help being sick. You know what? I wish I could even blame my kid on this one. I got sick before my kid on this one. Lil K is not to blame for this sickness. As much as we all wish he was. I don't know if we all wish he was to blame for this. Might be a little bit mean. That's not too bad. Yeah, it actually kind of works. And then benzene. I don't really want benzene right now, but I would rather have benzene. You know what? That's actually wrong. Oh my god, that was unhappy. That did not like what I did. We'll do benzene through the middle. More sense. Now, this is stuff that I don't even really need to do right now. It's just, I feel it's better to get this done now. And so, when we come to it, we've got like a whole bunch of benzene ready to go. Maybe it'll never come down to it. Maybe we'll never need benzene. And that is fine too, I suppose. I'm not too fussed if we never need benzene. But again, I'd rather have it ready to go and never need it. Can you copy that properly, please? Your shenanigans are displeasing me. Okay, so cold water slurry will turn into aromatics, which is actually not a bad thing to have a lot of, because that does actually have a lot of uses already, I believe. Like, we can already turn that into polybutane, we can turn it into plastic, we can turn it into zinc. You know, that's the good stuff. Okay. And then we skip. There we go. For now, I'll just put these in tanks. Okay. So that's that done. Then we need... Do I care about this right now? Do I care about the formaldehyde? I don't actually care about the formaldehyde right now. What are you doing? Ah, that's going to have coal come into it, doesn't it? Okay. That's acceptable. So now what we need is lamps, which is actually a pretty simple thing. We need to get rid of ash, which is also not too complicated. And then we need to figure out what's broken at the mall, because there is stuff broken at the mall. We know that. We are probably getting... Small parts are probably the next thing we need to make, actually. I don't really know what I need. Oil sands extraction. Let's move towards that. It's something we need towards getting to the science anyway, so... Yeah, oil sands extraction. We've got a bunch of wood. We're just going to put that in the trash slots. I'm also going to say maximum of 100 wood, minimum of 100 wood. Like, I do like having some wood. I just don't need a lot of it. I imagine that my gas tanks are probably getting a little bit... Oh no, they're okay. I've still got some coal gas tanks in there even. Wow. I love the idea that I'm just carrying around, like, petrol burners. As if this is, like, a regular thing that humans do. Then again, I don't think anything that the Factorio engineer does is a normal thing. He is a force of nature that cannot be stopped. Go. So for now, what I'm going to do... This is not the final answer, this is just the for now answer. That goes up. Now we are going to run to a little bit of water play here. Ooh, that... No. Thief, never say that again. Just never say that again. Sometimes I give myself easy jobs. That was one of them. This is a CS lamp drop. And... Yep, we'll just copy one. I love how the one I click on is the one that I literally just built. It's like, yeah, that's not helping anyone. That is the least useful one I could have clicked on. Yeah, we still have no power through this, so... Because we haven't actually... Is there a reason why we don't have these big boys yet? That's not what I wanted. Big boys! Where are my big boys at? I need the biggest of boys you've got. No, that's too big. Big boy mall, yeah. Why not? Have big electric... do I not? Sausage bots? They do kind of look like sausage bots. I'd never considered that. I appreciate that. Oh, I need tinned cable at some point. Okay, there's my problem. I guess I need tin then, don't I? I have been summoned to go put my little boy to bed, which I will do in just a moment. Want to get this done. Yeah. 500 should be sufficient. We don't have tin yet. That's going to be the next thing we've got to fix. Alright then, I'm going to go put my son to bed. And I will be back as soon as I can. Probably about 10-15 minutes. So everyone take care. Grab a snack because we're in it for the moderately short haul because my streams aren't long. I'll be back soon. I can't remember the button I press. I remembered now. They got me? Who got me? T-Hex, am I okay? Am I in danger? Did you send out Tyrannosaurus agents, TA, if you will, to catch me? If so, they failed. Also, my button didn't work. Can my button work, please? Thank you. Alright, let's continue. So, copper. Is copper feel, eh? No, don't do that joke. You don't have any Tyrannosaurus agents, TAs, also known as teaching agents? You're right, I don't know that, but I don't not know that either. Okay, oh, I have copper on the network. Oh, hell yes. Hell to the third power of yes. So good. I just got to drive over there and set it up. I said hell to the third power of yes. Or third power of yas, queen. Look at all these empty fuel canisters that I do not want to have on me. Okay, in that case, I also want to have fuel, and I want to have this at B0. I want those to be dumped whenever I get the chance. Because I do not need to carry around empty fuel canisters. It literally does not help me in any way, shape, or form. Okay, yes, yes, Queen. Queen, yes. Queens are currently in the state of yes, in yasification. Here we go. There's copper. Sorry, tin. And then we do a big boy tin pick. Or drop. Which looks like that. And we want negative 8,000, because I assume they stack in hundreds. They do. And then we should be getting some more things made at a reasonable price. Oh. Nope, not yet. Now at a reasonable price. Here it comes. Gosh. What is more unexpected? The T-Hex has Tyrannosaurus agents or that I have cat agents? I think cat agents are probably easy. No, cat agents are unreliable at best, I think. I don't think I need to state that. I think we all know. I think we all see the writing on the wall on that one. Way is reason likely to be faster. They're likely to be as bad as each other, quite frankly. Now, in the meantime, or the meme times I like to say for no real reason, big electric poles. We're going to start building them. A rocket can carry 3 of them. Thankfully, rocket capacity is not something I need to care about in this mod pack. Or if it was, I would be scared. What am I doing with this big patch of nothingness? I don't actually know. Okay. It would almost be a good idea to have a train doing this. You know what they say. They say just because you want a train doesn't mean you get a train. Words to live by. Okay, so that's going to be my power lines once that's sorted itself out. Next, we're going to need a radar to cover this madness. What is this? You know what? I don't even care. I don't even care what that is. If we put a cheeky little radar here. Do we request radars? We do. 50 of them. Nice. No fuel. Right, no power. That's probably an issue. And once the tin is loaded, which it is still working on. Oh! I remembered something really funny that we've made a mistake on. The salt for this is not actually limited. We got full boxes of salt. Which is very funny, and also very annoying. That's why we're running out of salt, because we simply do not need salt. So that's why we were running out of salt, because all the salt is just going into a big pile. I think 4 big piles. Yeah, we've just got 4 warehouses full of salt. Which is not what we're supposed to be doing, but we've done it now. Oh, you've done it now. So that's funny. The next thing I want to do is I would like to have a way to get the copper out of here again. Which is a bit of a traditional idea. What can I say? Sometimes I'm a traditionalist. Actually, what I would like to do, probably move that to the other side. Get those there. Some lighting, because everyone loves a bit of lighting. And these are just lamps, so we don't need to do too much with them, but we do need them to be routed through. Where exactly are we routing them to? Oh, that's not too bad, actually. As places go, that's decent enough. How many lamps are we requesting here? 1,000, that's like a full stack of them, isn't it? You know what? It's fine. We haven't got a plan of that yet. That will be another day. Output priority. Oops, sorry, input priority that side. We're going to increase quality of stream. Thank you very much, T-Hax, for that. We are going to go to an uncommon quality stream. Read, hold. And that's going to say if lamps are less than, say, 200, bring in some more lamps. I think that's pretty much everything done except for formaldehyde and getting the waste resources out. We need another radar as well. Oh, and also we do need to get power through the entire base, which has not actually been considered. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Let's just build a couple of radars. Apparently I can build them by hand. That's literally what it's for. Yeah, we increase the quality of the stream. It doesn't necessarily work. I have to do it manually. And sometimes I forget because I'm too engrossed with stuff. But beyond those times, that's what it does. It doesn't really do anything. But that's okay. You know, isn't the point of these things to just have fun with them? Maybe? Let's go 2 stacks of big electric poles. You know what? I might be happy with another stack of these. Okay, what else are we lacking? Engines. Really? Apparently I have a bunch of engines. I would love to see where. Yeah, you say we got engines? I don't see them. How many engines do you think you see? Open connected network. You don't see any engines. So how do you say you see engines? Don't know what your problem was, but it's easy to fix now.
Thanks for your support.
Soulburn just resubscribed for
That pause.
44 months. Cat? I'm a kitty cat. And I meow 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 and meow meow meow.
Thank you, Soulburn, for the 44 months. What a great number. What a ridiculous number. What a great number. Thank you so much. And I'm going to meow. I'm going to meow a few times. Meow meow meow. 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 Meow meow. Oh no. You get a free meow, I guess, because I've gone wrong. That was 45. We messed up. One meow was free, I suppose. Oops. But you gotta get your good meow. That's the thing. If you don't get your good meow, what's the point? Sorry, I'm coughing like a madman today. Well, I mean, I don't know how a madman coughs, but I'm coughing a lot. I can tell you that much for free. Ah, okay. What else are my problems? Did I drink coffee? No, can't drink coffee. Coffee would kill me. Did I administer rat bites? No, rat bites would kill him. He needs rat bites to live. That's how it goes, right? Yeah, I can't have caffeine. It wouldn't kill me. That's a joke. I would be alright. I just would get a migraine. Nope. No energy drinks, no black tea, no coffee, no Coca-Cola. Most Pepsi products, no. No tiramisu. See, I call it tiramisu, like T-E-R-R-O-R, because I'm clever that way. But yeah, no tiramisu. I mean, you get the gist. You got the gist. That is how it be. Local radars, those should be coming in. Goodness gracious, this cough is so annoying right now. On the futuristic Santa Sledge, these bots, they're just logistics bots. They're just logistics bots ones. I don't know what more to tell you. Concrete and... Concrete might be a requirement next. I mean, maybe small parts. But then again, why bother? It's not like we can even build any of this stuff anyway. Let's make the bots go out, do their thing. And we'll hopefully have something happening. Oh, hey, it's a train. It is an interesting design, I agree. I don't know why they're different. You can't blame them for their differences. This is a... all robot types are accepted here. Because we here at SeiferKatt Industries love robots. But we also don't give them pay. Because we here at SeiferKatt Industries do not believe robots have souls. Some people would say we're monsters. We say we're practical. SeiferKatt Industries. And then if we do that again, it should just work, right? No, I'm just dying over here. This is not good. The death has come for me. Goodness. Okay. I think what we do now is we go and pick up a bunch of stuff and we just get started. I think the automated screeners and we actually have those elsewhere. So we're going to try and see what we can get up here. And then we'll go and go down to the rest of it and see what happens there. End of the day though, this should be pretty good when it's all up and running. The next thing we're probably going to need though is more parts. We've got some automated screeners. That's cool, I guess. Just grab all of those you've got. Yep, all 500 of them. Don't care. Sure. There should be some bulbs around. Actually, there should be some... No, I don't think there is power poles around. Not the good ones, anyway. I think that's the best we're going to get right now. So then we're going to go back into this madness. Going to dump as much of that as we can. Let's stand over here and make the bots sort it out. They'll figure it out, they're smart. I think I wanted the 6th one. Right, the concrete's taking a little bit long because they're actually also delivering at places. That's fine. We can probably turn that off for a second. Put all the wood in here. we actually put too much wood in there. My bad. It's not terrible though. We should be able to get quite a lot of work done with this. Like, we've got a bunch of machines that are ready to go, which is not nothing. Are we done? Yeah, I think we are. Wait, go. As I said, there's going to be a limit to how much we can actually get done with what we've got here. But, you know, everything you can get done is just one more thing, right? We have a lot of basic oxygen furnaces. That should be interesting. Warehouse. What was the warehouse's problem? Oh, yeah. I want to sort out the soot at some point. Also, I would like to have a quartz mine. What are those called? A crystal mine. I don't imagine I want too many of those, so 10 will probably suffice. So we're just going to help the bots with the belts, because quite frankly that's the part that I can do. Like, that's the brainless part. And this is the part that will take the bots probably the longest. If I had more bots it would be better, but we don't have more bots. I almost wish I could make the bots not worry about the belts. Then after this we'll find a place for the small parts to go. Maybe we'll build the small parts nearby. Because once the copper's done, we're actually making more copper than we need, because we're also accounting for formaldehyde with the methane, which, who knows, could be a complete waste. But end of the day, even if we don't need the formaldehyde, we're going to be making 4 copper lines, which is too much. And there's one thing I've learned from Factorio: it doesn't matter what mod you play, you can never ever have too much copper. That's literally not a thing. Like, you name a Factorio mod where you can have too much copper, and I will call you a liar. Or tell you a mod that doesn't have copper until late, because you're going to bring up Nullius. And, I mean, Nullius doesn't have copper until quite late in the game, so Nullius doesn't count. Nullius should never count. We should never consider Nullius. It's not a serious place for serious people. We still have 800. We've used half the belts we came in with. And not too many of the inserters, which is okay. I think we just need to get this power line sorted. I'd love to actually start seeing things working, you know? Get those power lines up. Also, I'd love to know where we need to place radars down. I'm not even going to question that. That's just how life be sometimes. Sometimes life do be like that. Okay, radar ka-chong. No problem.
Jump in. Jump in. Everybody, jump in. Jump in. Some Korean words.
Meow meow meow.
Tara, thank you so much for your 45 months. And may I say, meow meow meow, 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 meow meow. Oh, God, that's it gets longer every, you know, it just gets longer. That's what she said. Sorry. I'll have jokes that are not funny for 11. Unless you're 11, perhaps, is the joke. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to put some lamps down here as well, which we'll do in a moment. Where are my robots? Oops, I abandoned them. It happens. Thank you, Tara. Thank you for your support. Really and utterly appreciated. I can't understate how much I appreciate the support. Some lamps in there just because we really want to waste power for no reason. Quite frankly, the idea of a base having power disgusts me. Just like the idea of a bug that can think. It also disgusts me. Okay. This is doing alright so far. What about an Aussie that can think? I got nothing against Aussies that can think. You know. Look, Fatal Owl, you're really... You're pushing on an interesting one there, because part of me wants to be a dick and be like, I mean miracles, right? And the other part of me doesn't want to be a jerk. And it's tough, right? It's real tough. But I've decided for a change to not be that guy. Right now, I'll be that guy later. But I do want you to know that it was challenging for me and I should be awarded a medal. For heroic sacrifice. That, or I should lose my New Zealand citizenship. One or the other. Or first one, then the other. I don't get to decide which one happens first, of course. Yeah, just carry on. Just keep on researching. Coal bed methane extractor. Okay. Sure. Then we should put some lamps down. And then comes the nifty part. No. Gotta do it again. Then you do it again. We are running out of belts. Really that hugely surprising, I suppose. I think next time might be a better idea to get the blueprint done and then request. Automated screener, we need more. We need more. I don't know how many more. Because I think, if I remember rightly, out of curiosity, if I put this... Excuse me? Excuse me? No. Why? Oh, wait, no, that's doing exactly what I wanted it to do. Yeah, okay. So, I was like, why is it doing that? It's like, it's literally what you asked for, you dingus. Oh, okay. But yeah, so if I made the blueprint, copied it, and then requested it, then that would probably work better. That's for next time, though. We learned our lesson. Oh, we probably need to put some power in there too. There we go. A lot of that lights up. But not all of it. Probably because it hasn't connected properly. It does its best. So it's a bit stupid. We can't blame it for that. Only the designer can be blamed for that. Unfortunately, that's me, but that's okay. Yep. Sure enough, we're about to run out of belts. We are running out of fuel canisters. That's okay, we've got plenty of those. Oh gosh, before we finish here, we really should... Disconnected. It's like, yeah, no such train exists. I was like, no, nor would it. A 1-0 train is not exactly a common configuration for a train. Wait, you couldn't find a 1-0? Oh no. You could not find a 1-0. You are correct. There are no 1-0s available. Where are my 1-0s? They're all doing work. Amazing. Slightly terrifying. I mean, my 1-1's not 1-0s. As I said, 1-0s aren't a thing, and they should never be a thing. Okay. Oh, we should put lamps in as well. Okay. Putting the lamps in, putting the lamps in. This is where the lamps go, this is where they go. Okay, the lamps are in now. I'm trying to think, like, that was a song that I had, and I was like, where did that song come from? I was like, oh yeah, it was a made-up song I made up for my son. Daddy Koala, he's a koala, and he's your daddy. I'm not singing it. I'm embarrassed enough that I said it. Okay, so we're getting somewhere with this. Yeah, we need to get fuel in here at some point. And hot air, and borax, and sand casting. Yeah, this station gonna be big. Gonna be big station. I will do my fish egg station real quick. I don't want you to ever give them rotten fish eggs. I just don't want that to ever happen. I feel like you're gonna try one day. And I do not want you to try. Yeah, its power plant doesn't work anymore because there's no salt. Wasn't a very good power plant in the first place. Yeah, it's probably fine. Uh... Okay. So, with that, we can get borax and sand cut. What are you doing? What's your deal? Who are you? Who sent you? You're the stone pick train. Interesting. On a side note, I do love that my first instinct was, who are you? Who sent you? Big mood there, I suppose. How are we doing with glass? Glass is not doing great. How are we doing with quartz? We thought glass wasn't doing great. You'd love to see what we're doing with quartz. Small parts are being a problem. Probably more so that we've taken all the... Once we get some more automated screeners into here, the basic oxygen furnaces are good, the casting units are good, we can start to get this sorted. That would be nice. Okay, I would like to have a pick station. it's going to be fairly standard. In fact, basically going to look like that. Except it will not work until we have the borax and the sand casting in. Which is a problem for another day. And by another day, I mean actually today. It's a problem for today. It's actually my problem. It's the problem we have right this moment. Hang on. We don't have a problem with copper right now? No, copper's fine. Iron's a bit short, but I have a funny feeling that's getting resolved now. Okay. Hi. Oh yeah, let's just keep going, I suppose. The only thing you can do wrong is to stop. We're gonna have... Oh. See if I can remember how to do this manually. There's something like that, doesn't it? That goes through, and then that goes back out. That goes like that. And that, if I remember rightly, is the balancer. Am I right? Is that a balancer? Find out. Let's see if I finally remember a 4-4 balancer. Factorio 4 to 4 balancer. Oh, he's done it, folks. He's done it. He's remembered. I need to balance 2 middle lanes as well. He hasn't remembered. What have I done? What did I do wrong? I was so happy. Oh, he hasn't done it, guys. Oh god, now he's opened up some code. So it's like that. He hasn't done it, guys. Let's keep going. I don't even care what we just researched. Now it's correct. He is a disgrace to his family. Next time he sees his father, he will point and laugh at him and be like, "Ha! My son thought he had remembered a 4-4 balancer. Yet, no, he's a disappointment to me once again." And my father, he will be correct. I'm okay. Hello, Mr. Acorn.
Ooh, quality.
Thank you for the increased quality. I'm gonna get stone. There's some hot air in here as well. No, you don't. It's already done. You'd be doing it twice. Notice how I'm only confident after I googled it. Okay. Now that we get the copper on the belt, sort of, we still need the warm rocks, the borax, the sand casting. I think it's the only things we need now. As far as I'm concerned, bells operate on black magic and wizardry. Well, that's why I Google that shit, because I'm never going to remember it. It is black magic. And the only reason I condone black magic is because I'm legally obliged to. Actually, I think that was fine. I've got a contract, you see. That basically states if at any point I disregard black magic, I have to be fired from a cannon. And spoilers, yeah boy, SeiferKatt doesn't want to be fired from a cannon. Excuse me? Why do you think that goes both ways? What makes you think any of that is acceptable? Yeah? I don't think that's a problem. We can actually do a double thing here. Well, actually... Sorry, what was that called? Bill me baby one more time. Alright then. So we need the borax. How much borax do we need actually? We need probably a ton of borax. 700 per minute. You know what? I think. Okay. Here's how we're gonna do this. It's a CS station. It's gonna be. Doesn't even really matter anymore. Not borax, it's casting and stones. We also do need to turn the stones. We need to make the stones. Which, that's something we hadn't considered before. When we do the hot rocks, that's 2, isn't it? Yes. We can't do it that way. Hot rocks aren't designed to be done that way. Casting and borax then. It has to be done this way. Go train limit 1. Nope. Absolutely not. The more I think about it, the more I'm like, that's a stupid idea. I should not do that. It's just going to be casting. Okay. What's your deal? I've got 2 of those? There's not plastic, that's air core. No, I need drops. Drops are probably better grabbed from... Yeah, admittedly, this is the worst drop to possibly grab in the world, because... literally everything is wrong with it. Oh no. Tell me I didn't just do that. I didn't. Thank God. Okay, let's not do that again, just in case I break it the second time. Oh, a little one. I should do. Casting. And it's going to be negative 2,000. Because they stack in thousands. Yep, still dealing with those trees. One tree, actually. 40 angle, no luck with those swans, eh? I gotta watch Hot Fuzz again. What a good movie. It bothers me that it thinks it's a two-lane station. Why do you think that? Why on God's green earth do you think? Because that one is linking the wrong way. Okay. Phew. Now this is going to be for my... What is that? That's casting. Casting gets done down here, right? Along with the borax. Okay, so this is the borax train. That makes sense, actually. CS... What if I just type in borax? Okay, we just do borax drops then, do we? Can I just copy a borax drop station? The only thing I want to change is the direction these things go. Then I would like... to do that. Actually, no. I'd like that to be on the other side, please. Oh, hi. It's the borax train. Hello, hello, borax train. Don't ask. BRB, everyone? Sorry about that. Everyone just had to work out something important-ish. It's important. It is important. I don't know why I said important-ish. And now it's been worked out. We have done it. We'd probably save landfill by not doing it this way, but also... And the landfill always looks so delicious because of like its cross features. It looks like it's a delicious like steak, like with its grilling pattern. I'm just saying, sometimes you gotta grill some landfill. That's not weird. It's a normal thing people do. Okay. That's my borax. Very nice. Those oxygen furnaces also require borax. Ew, okay. Rude. That's okay, the borax is right there. Nah. Yeah. Okay. And a fuel to burn. Fuel to burn I've vaguely got in mind. I didn't have the borax in mind. What we can do is this. How much borax do you guys need? You need that much. You probably do max consumption 5 megawatts. So how much coal do you need? You don't know. How much coal do you need? 0.1 of a belt, 0.2 of a belt. That's fine then. This then hook up ladder. But always let your borax get into a situation that can hook up later with coal. You might think it's strange, but I think it's okay. Ignore that for the moment, please. Hold up. No, that was not right. I copied that. So that's just the only one I want to copy then, right? Yes. Morning, Marsh. And they'll figure out how to hook that all up later as well. Do we want to get power sorted in here? Yeah, I think so. No time like the present, as they say. Then we also get to get lamps in here. Right now it is dismally dark. We're going to use long handles. Sometimes. When we bloody feel like it. I thought this was going to be a lot faster, but nope. Still Pyanodons. Ain't nothing faster than Pyanodons. Need some easy recipe ideas for next week. It's autumn here. You know that Loki thing? It's like how desperate you must be to come to me for advice. Loki.gif. Or GIF. I don't really know. Or care. I usually say GIF. I don't know why I said GIF this time. Anyway, you must be truly desperate to come to me for advice. Because I am not a cook in any way, shape, or form. This seems like a reasonable stream to ask this. Bro, before my wife, my meals are pretty sad. My wife does all the cooking because she actually enjoys it and she can cook. Whereas me, I do not enjoy cooking, and some nights, back in the days where I lived alone, my dinner was just 4 sandwiches. 2 of them peanut butter, 2 of them Nutella. Calling Panda. Yeah, you need to call Panda for that one. I mean, but actually I wouldn't want you to call her for that because she already stresses enough about our meal plans. I don't think she needs another person's meal plan to worry about. No offense. Yeah, we are not as far through this as I thought I would be by now. Are we out of fuel? And ah, we are. Dag, yo. Dag. Don't ask me what Dagyo means aside from just generally being upset about something. I don't really have an answer. I just like to say Dagyo sometimes as if it's a real statement that people, a real thing that people say. No one says Dagyo except me. I don't know where I got it from. I got it from something, I can tell you that much. I don't know what though. I know I got it from something because I'm not original. If I said, am I original? All my friends would say, not really. And I'd be like, okay. Hurt my feelings there, guys. We were discussing Dagyo last Wednesday. Oh, Daigo. Like the... Oh god, Daigo like the, Street Fighter player? I only know of Daigo because of that, like, one clip. You know, the one that everyone knows. I have no idea what happens, but people seem very excited about it. And you know, good for them. I'm happy they were happy. I've never been a Street Fighter player. Some games have great players, but then there's goats like Daigo. People know outside of the scene. I mean, I suppose that's your point, isn't it? Oh, it's the blocking video. Yeah, that's the one where he blocks every chip damage. And then gets him with a special at the end. Yeah, that's the one I know. That's the only Daigo thing I know. But I know of it. I remember someone reading someone's explanation of it. How he had to block every single attack frame perfect. Or lose. And he did. He clutched it up, as the kids say. Flash? Yeah, no, never heard of him. Sorry. What about Faker? You know Faker? No, don't know Flash. I mean, like, Faker is like the League of Legends one that everyone knows, right? You don't know League of Legends, you know Faker? Maybe? Okay. I think we're probably done here. Baker and Daigo are on that list. Flash, not so much. I mean, who was the guy back in the day that, like, the guy who was making money in Quake, like, Thresh or something? To the point that he won, like, John Carmack's Ferrari? Which is a wild thing. Just like, oh, you just get the game dev's Ferrari. Oh. Just got a Ferrari, huh? I'm vaguely aware of that name. Fatality. But I don't know the game. Thresh is somewhat... I mean, Thresh is one of those really old ones, alright? Fatality is from Quake 3. Oh, jeez. Fatality is even later than Thresh. Video game... People are so good at a video game that people outside of their community know of them. I think it's about right. That's what we're discussing, right? More or less. Yep, already brought up Faker. Faker's the one I know. Obviously not personally. Daigo I know, and then I don't think I'd know no. Troopin. He's more for memes though. He's more of a meme. I don't think you would know oh, Grubby, that's Warcraft 3. I do know that one. Troopin's just like a memer of Heroes of the Storm? Yeah, I don't know from Heroes of the Storm. Look, don't get me wrong, I like Troopin, but I've never thought of Troopin as like Elite Game Wars. Do I need heme oxygen? Probably need a couple. XQC, he was Overwatch, right? I didn't know that. We need to extract some soil, it would appear. Shroud. I know the name, I don't know who they are. Shroud and CS? Yeah, I didn't know that one. Like, it's kind of interesting, actually. I kind of like this topic. There are names that I know and names I'm like, I don't know. Ninja was Fortnite. Ninja was just kind of everywhere for a while. I think it's more interesting players who are good at the game rather than ones who are sort of memers or like YouTubers. Like Dream, was Dream good at the game? All I know about Dream is a Minecraft player who cheated a world record. That's all I know about Dream. See, that's all I know about Dream. He was good? Well, clearly not that good if he cheated. I don't care if he was a world record holder and he just saved like 3 seconds by cheating. You cheat, I have no respect for you. Virtual. I mean, I watch Virtual, but I don't know if is Virtual and okay, is Virtual a name that other gamers are gonna know? Because I watch Trackmania sometimes. I don't know if Virtual counts. Maybe he does. I don't know. I watch him sometimes. Yeah, Daigo is the thing that people who do not give a damn about Street Fighter will know. Whereas I give a half a damn... Like, you're naming things that I... Like, the Shroud. It's like, yeah, see, this is the thing. Never heard of Virtual, Dream, Shroud, and Troop. See, the Dream one I think is interesting because I know of him from Minecraft. The other ones are stuff that I care about, so it doesn't count. It's meant to be about, like, the idea, the concept we're going with here is players that were so good at their craft that you knew them even though you didn't care about the game. We desperately need small parts. Like, desperately. I would say if you don't know someone who plays Factorio, you don't know Dosh. Hotshot GG, I mean, again, I only know that name because I used to care about. Yeah. I only know Hotshot GG because I used to really like TSM. I think if I didn't watch TSM, I wouldn't know him. Again, the trick in this game is you've got to try and think not about what you care about. Think about an esport you do not give a shit about names you know. That is probably the big thing you're looking for. If you're naming people in Factorio, you're too close. You think these names are bigger than they are. Yeah, see, that's not a good name. But do you know? But Marsh, do you know Faker? See, there we go. Faker counts. It's tricky. Wait, what? Exactly. That's the point. I don't know who No Tail is. I've never heard the name before. See, that's the point. Faker is one of those ones that we're talking about where it's like, I don't care about this game at all, and yet I still know the name. He's the Dota 2 Faker? Yeah, never heard of him. Clearly not. He's clearly not the Dota 2 Faker if I've never heard of him. Never heard of him. Don't even know what TI is. Twilight Imperium? Yeah, but see, you got friends that are playing Dota 2. You know about them from your friends. The international. Oh, I do know about the international. Okay, I've heard of that. This is the trick. What is an esport you do not give a single crap about, and yet you've still heard of the player? And that's hard because we're all really insular in Why would I know about an esports player for a game I do not give a shit about? Like, for me to care about a Street Fighter player is like... that I don't give a shit about Street Fighter. I play Street Fighter, I play Sakura for no reason, and then I don't play Street Fighter. We don't question why SeiferKatt plays Sakura, okay? Just, that's where SeiferKatt goes, he plays Sakura, and then he's done. He's played Street Fighter now. I don't know Justin Wong. I wouldn't remember the name. The only reason I've heard the name Justin Wong is because someone mentioned that was the moment, the Daigo thing where he did the perfect counter. It's the only reason I know the name. See, Ninja counts. Ninja counts because Ninja is... but I don't know, was Ninja good? I don't know. And Dream counts, but again, I only know Dream because... I don't know if it... does it count if they're big in social media and that's why you know them? Ninja was good? Okay. We might need more miners. We need more miners. But I think I know Ninja more just because of, like, social media presence. And also, he has, like, a bunch of blenders and stuff named after him. I'm fairly sure it doesn't go that way around. I'm pretty sure it's the other way around. But someone's going to get upset with that joke. No, I don't believe so. Just like George Foreman has nothing to do with the George Foreman grill. Again, that's a joke. I'm pretty sure he does. You know what? It's like sports. I don't know who George Foreman is. I don't know anything about boxing, but I know George Foreman was a boxer. Probably more because of his grill. Like, I don't know anything about a bunch of things. You heard of Messi? Exactly. I don't give a shit about football, but I've heard of Messi. I want to care about baseball, and I've heard... what's his name? I was going to say the Japanese player, but I've forgotten his name now. Ronaldo. See, yeah, I've heard these names. Otani, yes! Shohei Otani or something? Yeah, like, I know these names. And it's like, that's the measure of the players we're sort of talking about. I don't know the sport, but... or the footballer, what was his name? Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron. Yeah, exactly. This is we're looking for the gamer equivalent of this. Not knowing a damn thing about the sport, but knowing that name. You quit caring about baseball 25 years ago? I want to start caring about baseball. I don't know where to begin. You just pick a team and just go, or you watch games? I don't know. Magnus Carlsen, that's chess, right? Yes. Gretzky. Gretzky. Can't forget Gretzky. Classify bottom input is the wrong way. Is it? You're right, it is. Yeah. We're gonna run out of belts again. Yep. We do, but this is the game that we're playing, so that way it's more understanding what the sort of caliber we're talking about. People understand sports better than games, and I think the thing is we're all getting. Thank you very much, Coffee Pixels, for this. I think the idea is we're all like, oh well, I mean, I know Factorio, therefore Dosh is pretty big. It's like, yeah, but no, you want to find the Factorio player that Factorio, like, non-Factorio players know. Anyway, you have Ronaldo story because you're old. When you're young, the best player in the world was Ronaldo. Then Ronaldo Nino. You forgot about football. And then there's another Ronaldo. It's funny. Ronaldo, you just can't get rid of him. Okay. I feel like Simpsons was making a joke about that. Like, there was like a football game, and it was just like, oh God, what was it? It was like two random teams are playing against each other, and there's like four people who have the same basic name. Is that Simpsons being racist? Probably, but it's also no. I think it's more Simpsons being like a little racist, but also a little bit like Americans can't tell the difference between these sports stars. Yeah. Did people ever forgive Wayne Gretzky for supporting Trump, or did that blow over? People still mad about that? You know what? It's the internet. People are always still mad. People are always mad. If there's one thing I need to know. Blow over. You're mad about it now? That's valid. Oh, hell bowls. I gotta get the ash out of here too. Oh! If only I had a second level of where I could put it out. Oh no. I am a goddamn genius by mistake. uh... No, this'll work. This'll work. Oh. He doesn't deserve the dub for this. He does not deserve the dub. And yet he gets the dub. I can't stop winning. All I do is win, 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 win. Oh, I'm so happy with myself right now. I don't deserve this dub. I was like so annoyed about that space. And then it's perfect. The biggest dub in Factorio history you'll ever see. Anyway, Fade Lao, yeah, so, your grandmother was disappointed. Can't believe it. Disappoint your grandmother. How could you do that? Oh, sorry, don't mind me. I'm just winning over here. I mean, I suppose that's the point. There's not a lot of them. Recipe ideas. Have you tried 4 sandwiches? 2 of them Nutella and 2 of them peanut butter. How about a microwavable pie? You might think I'm not trying to help. I legitimately am, but you're asking the wrong guy. You got approached on the street, talk about some streamer and how old people are out of touch with the modern entertainment. First know some. Is this where this came from? Where did we? Is this where we started? Is this why this conversation existed? I don't even know. I don't remember who started this conversation. I appreciate it. It was a good conversation starter. No. Good starter, though. Yeah, I couldn't tell you who the most popular New Zealand streamer is. I probably wouldn't care either. Ah, I see. I think generally, you say everyone. Yep. I think it's got to be someone who's actually known for being good at the game. Because I couldn't tell you what Asmongold played, so I would say he doesn't count. All I know is Asmongold plays... is WoW. Really? Didn't know. I don't think it counts if they're popular through... See, Jesse Cox, what... I love Jesse Cox. But, again, he's generally not... Social media gamers don't count. Everyone knows Leroy Jenkins. That's more of a meme. Total Biscuit's sidekick. Ouch. I used to really enjoy Jesse Cox and Crane Door, their morning show. I've heard the name Destiny, but I wouldn't have been able to tell you what he played. Where do we do my hot rocks? Where do we do my hot rocks? Down here, right? Yes. No. No. Destiny is a woman's name? Okay. It's a meme? Okay. Fair enough. Didn't know the meme. I thought this copper would be so almost done, but nope, there was still plenty more to do. Okay. It's kind of annoying. Whatever. Oh, I bought Hades too. I know probably no one cares about that because it's old news now, but I bought Hades too. It was on sale. I'm very excited to play it. I've played it a little bit. Yeah, I've got to the second boss. Look, if you liked Hades 1, you'll probably like Hades 2. That's my recommendation. If you didn't like Hades 2, it's more of the same. If you didn't like Hades 1, it's more of the same. I stick with Hades 1 was a great game, not because it did anything particularly well, but because it did everything good. Which sounds like I'm shit-talking the game, but there's a lot of games that sort of falter at a point, and you just go, oh. And it's not that the game did anything wrong, it's just, eh. At some point, the game just, it had something that wasn't great. Hades 1, what was great about it is everything was good. At every point of the game, you went, this is a good mechanic. And Hades 2 feels the same. I feel the new character, though, is way squishier than Zag. It could just be I'm used to having a fully kitted out Zag, but oof, she feels squishy. I said that to Panda, and she was like, what does squishy mean? Zag starts squishy? Okay. I don't remember Zag being that squishy, but that's fair enough. But yeah, look, Hades 1 is worth finishing. I love the little story bits. It's a game that I always just go around and talk to everyone before going on the next mission. Because as much as I love the game, I love all the story, I love all the talking to people. It's just a good game. You know? Just a good game. Alright, you go shower and buy groceries in the shower. And then you can pull those groceries out of your... I'm honestly not sure what you're doing in the shower, and part of me doesn't want to know. The other part of me is like, kind of intrigued. It's on sale, carrots and cucumbers. You know, I'm looking at this, and maybe some gas furnaces would actually be better. Can I just straight up upgrade those? Yes. Because then I need to worry about the ash. I hate worrying about ash. It's just another problem. So far, this build has taken about 3,000 belts. And it hungers for more, too. I noticed we don't... Oh, never mind. I was going to say, I noticed there's no bots doing anything, but that is wrong. The bots are doing something. Yeah, after the small parts is being dealt with, because we quite frankly have to. What we don't need is more oxygen furnaces. That's already been turned off, I see. Cool, cool. More screeners would be nice. Those are crushers. Can't trick me. I can be tricked, actually. I'm quite easily tricked. Minor problem. Where are those things? Ran out of glass. Oh no. Wait. Oh no. Oops. I probably can't be blamed for that. I probably can be, actually. Okay. Jeez. Decor and ducts, soil extractor, fluid mining. Okay. And soil extractor is made out of iron plates. I see the valve stuff. I haven't looked it up, actually. But, I mean, people seem happy. What's wrong? Oh, you just get confused with the stone, don't you? Yeah. Does it still have a mouse component to it? The only problem is that stuff's so expensive in New Zealand that I'll never actually look at it. I'll never see one in real life because it's so expensive. Okay. Try to get a bit more quartz in here. Iron and steel are doing their best. You can probably do better than that. As can you. Okay, so if we had, say, 12, so if we had another 4, for example, another 4, that's more than 4. Ah, they're not aligned. Can't live like this. I could, but I refuse. There we go, and then we'll just put the quartz down somewhere. Yeah, just chuck the quartz in there. That's borax. Not really solving the problem, but I also don't really care that much. Oh, I need some of these. How many do I need? Green's 160. Ironically, that's kind of how many there are. With that extension, I should never need this again. Because... I mean, I don't even need these anymore. That one actually I still kind of need. And somewhere along here we make concrete. That can go. That can go. Is that actually going anywhere? Oddly enough, yes. This music's kind of interesting. We are currently... Yeah, a bunch of bots aren't actually doing any work right now, but that's going to change as soon as I arrive. Now the bots are going to want to use that concrete and stuff. Deliveries, mostly pipes. Stone bricks, apparently. We haven't really built a lot of new bots today, I think because of my shortage of small parts. I think once we get copper, actually, some copper existing, I think then we get an import of iron. Right, I need to make automated factories. Okay. Don't ask what that noise was, I'm not actually sure myself. That was the sound of my last remaining brain cell dying. Not dying, just whimpering for help. Send help, my brother, he's sick. What's all was fixed? What was this about? Oh yeah. Yeah, that was something I thought I'd be doing today. Yeah, just keep going. Let's just go back here and see what happens. Well, I mean, science happened for a little while. That's cool. Like, at least we're making science. Seems a bit short on laboratory equipment, but whatever. Okay, I can't get off here. Oh my god, you want me to get off here? You're disgusting. We didn't pick up any money drills, did we? Oh, we did request that. We got 2. Okay. Ah, that's the number known as not nearly enough. Oh. Whoops. Ah! My wood's fine on there. Sometimes a man puts his wood in a place you don't expect it. That's okay. A lot of copper. I think copper won the Copper War. I would like that. $200 do be a lot. Also, not that much. Alright, we build pump jacks by any chance? Probably not. Yeah, no. Okay. Then, does this have any fuel value? I don't think it does. Aromatics has fuel value in it though. And which is going to be really cheap. Let's just pass through. Let's just pass through. Ah. Full. Full. That works then. Quite easy. That was way easier. Okay, we need to get these pump jacks together. We need to put some lamps in there because it's all a bit dark. How ironic. A place that uses lamps and has no lamps. I have no lamps, yet I must scream. Oh! I'm not going to do anything until I get some water, which I can't get until I get my pump jacks, which... Okay. Okay, for now we're going to use the raw coal. I'm going to use the raw coal later too, it's just, for now we're using it. Not enough coal, I know that. I'm not even going to pretend that's enough coal. I don't think it needs to split like that. Right now it doesn't need to split at all, quite frankly, but it's... Run a power line over the coal, it's fine. Don't question it. Out of curiosity, oil sands, we can mine it now, can't we? That's rare earth. Yeah, what is... Okay, we can't mine it. Okay, no, that's more work than I'm willing to do right now. Bet it's great once it gets going, but it's not going yet. 10,000 logistics science packs. Love to see that. Oxygen still required, which we need water. Can we call in an iron train? Occurred to me, we probably just have an iron train around. Because if we can get these cute little pumps, we get some water, and then we can probably start making copper here. Where's the quartz? Oh. We got a case of lazy quartz. We also need the regenerative heat exchangers and the pressure pump. The pump we might be able to make with some iron. But how convenient. Look, it's some iron. The heat exchangers might be requesting a little bit too much. They require stone bricks. Oh, how ironic. That would make stone bricks. And yet we have none. The irony. Uh. Oh. Your problem, dog. Hello? Okay. Weird. It'll sort itself out, but the irony staying next to the iron plate train. Hilarious. That was actually pretty good. Okay, and then I connect those together. Get some water. The train is stuck. Well, it was, but we've already fixed that. Thank you. We're the first molten copper. Nice. Uh. Yeah, I'm going to stop doing that priority because it seems to upset it. Train didn't stop to offload. It did. It just had like 3 stone on it. Uh. You're an idiot. Yeah. We did it with all of them. At least I'm consistent, I suppose. Did I? Oh, fix that. Oh, look at that. Cheeky little things. Okay, so oxygen. Is that not actually connected? Have we not included oxygen? Ah, methane is over-included. That's the problem. For now, we will vent it. However, that's not supposed to be the end goal. So what we're going to do is with the methane, which doesn't actually have a end goal. It goes into here. And for now, until the end of time, we'll go an overflow valve and just vent the methane. Now, there's a lot of things that we could do with the methane later, but for now, I'm not that fussed. Okay, now we're just going to get some rocks so we can make the regenerative heat exchanger, which the irony is not lost on me. Let's go take the iron train. The iron train. Oh, you got stuck there again, did you? How did this happen to you? Can't keep happening to you. And yet, I'm afraid it does. Anyway. Ash is going to fill up very soon, and then we're going to run into a problem. You just say, Dex, what is D&D? So rude, that line. So freaking rude. Wish remains, though. Okay. Regen. I like how it has to make its own small parts now. You can go over here. Here comes the hot air. Here comes the copper. It literally doesn't output fast enough. Okay. What can I say? I'm one of the fastest pie players you'll ever see. Oh. It does take 2,000 science, which I don't really have right now, but I think we're okay right now. Uh... We don't have an iron drop station? Yes. Wait, how do we not have an eyedrop station? Where is your house? Where do you go? Where do you go at night? There is an eyedrop station. Don't lie to me. Oh no, I've never had an eyedrop station. I don't know what you're talking about. The lies that hurt me the most. I mean, sure, but I haven't been hit by a baseball bat, have I? I say that like you know. I haven't. And dog bites. The dog bites also hurt a lot, yeah. But again, wasn't really my point that I was making. I've never been bitten by a dog, thankfully. But again, it wasn't really the point that I was trying to make. It's surprising mostly what a dog bit you is surprising. I mean, it depends. You're pulling its tail, it shouldn't be that surprising. But I mean, then why are you pulling a dog's tail? Like, what the hell is wrong with you? The copper's not really a problem. We do need to make copper wires though, don't we? Belt and a bit of iron as well. Builders. Builders. Okay. Just keep processing. I don't actually care what I'm researching anymore. We need two then, isn't it? And that's going to make half a belt. Okay, so if we do something like that, maybe do that. The belt come through the middle there. That feels nice. Got a good mouth feel. Okay, we're going to move this a little bit further along. No, I actually still want 4 belts of iron coming out. I want this to be 4 belts of iron, ridiculously enough. Oh no, it's 10 o'clock. Oh, but I want Factorio. Not fair. Oh. Means we get to play more Factorio later, I suppose. I think once this is done, I think that's going to fix a lot of our ball problems. We'll have more problems, don't worry. It's never like all the problems are going to be resolved in the world. That's not the Factorio game we play. You know what I'd like to do? Just a casual one of these. Just balances it a little bit better. I mean, this is still not even done yet, but it'll get there. Like, it is actually making... Wait, what? I thought you were making copper. You stopped. You got bored, did you? You have no way of getting oxygen on the bottom part. You're okay. Would have been good to realize that. No, we gotta stop the stream. Although we're gonna stop at legendary, so that's cool. Now you gotta remember to fix that because our dab's gonna break it otherwise. Alright, let's stop here. That's stream 57. Over and donezo. He's getting there before I can even say my piece. What is up with the hair? I never know. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. If you are new here, please do consider following. I'd appreciate it. I will next be streaming on Monday, playing, I don't know, maybe more Factorio, because that's all I ever do in my life. Gonna double check something on that one.
Butt kicking, for goodness!
Pretty sure that wasn't readable. I'm gonna have to check that now, though. Where can find the Power Rangers update? That's a good question. YouTube.com/SeiferKatt is where I upload videos. I will be uploading more tomorrow, and they'll be posted regularly-ish. Thank you for the follow, the Manson. It's appreciated. You can also go to Twitch. Twitch? You can go to twitch.tv/SeiferKatt. That's where you are right now. Hi, how you doing? Unless you're on YouTube. Yeah. How often does someone advertise themselves on the platform they're on currently? That's a new level of stupid. You can find me on Discord is what I meant to say. The link is down below or in the chat where you can find me. And beyond that, I'm out. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see everyone either Monday or the next time I see you. Take care, everyone.